Melissa,
Yes.
when was the last time you really ate a giant meal and felt completely stuffed?
Oh, man. I ate an entire bag of microwave popcorn this week.
Okay.
Like, I ate a moderate lunch, and then I was still hungry.
How big was this bag of popcorn? That's what I'm wondering.
Conventional size.
Okay.
It was like a 70% meal, and then I was still hungry, but the only thing that like I looked at that popcorn and it hit me. I needed the popcorn. But
okay.
The bag is like
it set
family.
Sure.
Hmm?
I was just about to ask if it set you over the edge of
yeah, but I can't once you start the bag of popcorn, you have to finish it.
Once
you can't
pop,
just
the fun don't stop.
Right. I think it's rude to make all the popcorn and then not finish it.
Not eat it.
And I didn't buy individual size bags. I swear they don't taste as good as like the regular couple-sized bags.
Sure.
So I just ate popcorn for 2.
Okay. That works. I'm having the exact opposite effect. Where I had
You're too hungry.
Giant meal, because, I was really hungry. And that was like an hour ago, and now I'm hungry again. I'm just like,
it happens.
I need more, but by all means, I shouldn't be. Oh, well. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to episode 112 of the Whatnauts Captain's Log. My name is Kyle Springer, and I am joined, as always, by Melissa Wilkinson. Melissa, how's it going?
I think I'm going to go on an adventure tomorrow.
Okay. An adventure to where?
To the drive-in theater.
Oh.
We have
What are you
one Tenet, the one thing they have.
Gotcha.
Well, I mean,
jealous.
I think they're rerunning some other movies, and this theater does a double feature. You never see one movie there. I mean, I guess you can see one and then you leave.
Mm-hmm.
But you get a second movie for free. It's a buy one get one deal.
There you go. Good
So
stuff.
the movie they've paired with Tenet is the Jackie Robinson biopic 42.
Gotcha.
I imagine honor Chadwick Boseman, but it's a really odd follow-up to the sci-fi thriller Tenet.
Yeah. Indeed. That's a weird combination.
I'm going to try going to the drive-in. It's
That
like
sounds fun.
45 minutes away. So that's an hour and a half of driving on top of getting there early so that I can get a spot and then watching however long this movie is.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to be in my car for 5 solid hours. So I've been hesitant to do it before, but I'm just craving the experience of movie. So I'm just going, just me by myself. It's been 5 hours in my car alone.
That makes
just
sense.
Eating pretzels or something.
You have to have more than that.
Well, I'm gonna bring a sandwich,
pretzels.
a giant tea, a candy, a movie theater candy. I don't know. The world is my oyster. I can bring anything I want into this movie theater.
Oysters. The movie theater is your oyster.
I could get a Bloomin Onion.
Just bring it there. That's a great idea. Good stuff. That sounds fun. I'm kind of jealous that you're going to get to go see Tenet.
I am.
I don't think we have a drive-in near me. At least not that I know of.
Yeah, this is the one that exists within hours of me. I think the next one is in Tulsa? I don't know. I don't know where other drive-ins are. We've just got the one. Oh, let me show you this. Here.
This on the document thing of our notes?
Yes. Look at this thing. I just put the link in there.
This
website.
I'm clicking.
The website for the Skyview Drive-In in Belleville, Illinois, I think was made in 1998 in Space Jam times, and it has never been updated.
Yeah, let me see if I can show this to you guys.
Isn't it beautiful?
Movie listings. This is
Mm-hmm.
straight out of MySpace. Oh, you can't even scroll. This is the entire thing.
Yep, that's it.
Wow. Okay. Good stuff. Good stuff. Man, that's fun though. I'm jealous. I could go see Tenet. Oh well. My week has been okay. It's been pretty good. Yes, Sam, I did get a haircut. Sam is chilling with us here in the chat. Yeah, I got my haircut, I guess, last Saturday. So technically I had it for Dr. No as well. But yeah, there you go. Haircut. Update on my new camera and all that stuff. I should have my lens here on Monday.
Good.
And that's the last piece of the puzzle that we need. And then Melissa will be able to see me again, because right now in Skype, she is staring into the void. There's blackness.
Yeah, I'm going to put on the Dr. No video quietly for myself. So I've got some version of you to look at from a week ago, like I'm in my own Tenet time travel adventure.
Man, there you go. Yeah. This week has been all right though. Work was kind of up and down, a little unexpectedly busy. We're starting to get some of the rain and stuff. I guess from like Hurricane Sally, I think is the one that came through, or I don't know which one her name is, but yeah.
I think Sally sounds familiar. I know it's at least the name of a Peanuts character.
Oh. Well, yeah, so the hurricane, like, we're not really getting hit by the hurricane, but it rained, I want to say, for like 36 hours straight yesterday. It stopped at like 5 a.m.
Beans.
This morning. Yeah, it was just nonstop rain. And not like pouring rain, but just like good rainstorm, you know?
That's kind of nice.
Yeah, it was relaxing, but I had no motivation to do anything. I was just like, let me sink into my bed and disappear.
Yep.
That's what I need.
It's burrito mode.
Exactly.
Burrito mode activate.
You've heard of sicko mode. Now get ready for burrito mode. Melissa.
Yeah.
Let's get an update on Melissa's Cinema Corner, aka the cinema is her couch.
Not much to report on this week. Saturday, Jack and I watched Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2, our favorite film, in celebration of her birthday. I didn't actually see her, but I went to our favorite restaurant and like got a meal, and like I got myself a milkshake.
4 hours
I felt like
alone
that's what she
in
would
Chili's,
do.
right? Yeah. Mm-hmm.
The Chili's is the couch. Melissa's Chili's corner. The Chili's is her couch. I watched this movie a couple months ago. So
gotcha.
Twice already in quarantine, I've needed to watch Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2.
It's a good
movie. The film from which I derive my strength.
It's a good movie.
Mm-hmm. And then earlier this week, I watched Zoolander.
Oh,
yeah,
that's a good one. This was a good week to watch it, because there was actually some Ant-Man news this week, and in my mind, I equate or connect Zoolander to Ant-Man because of the line.
Oh, right. They can't even fit inside the building. That's correct.
Yeah.
I was worried for
Podcast
a second
for ants?
that your face blindness was so bad you thought Ben Stiller and Paul Rudd were one man.
That would be great.
Just any brunette man.
Right.
They're all the same.
Right.
That's one person.
I don't think I really know anyone in real life that is that face blind.
I hope not.
I think I've come across. I think I follow someone online in the like games industry who is just like, yeah, I don't recognize faces. I mean, I'm terrible with names, but for them it's just like I'll meet you and I'll know your name and like who you are, but I cannot for the life of me tell you what you look like. And Stiller, Paul Rudd.
It holds up, I think.
Have they been in a movie together? Ben Stiller and Paul Rudd? See.
Possibly.
Dr. Google has.
I know Paul Rudd is not in any of the Night at the Museum films, although he should be. He's just one of the exhibits. Like, maybe that's the plot of Night at the Museum 4. They find the secret that keeps Paul Rudd looking so young. He should be in there. Yes. He's got, the movie is a Marvel connection. If you stretch through Owen Wilson to appear in the TV series Loki.
Okay. I guess the Ben Stiller, Paul Rudd movies, I don't know. Are they both in Anchorman?
I've never seen Anchorman.
Google is giving me Night at the Museum and Anchorman as like top search results, but I don't know if it means that they're both in it and it's just like, oh, Ben Stiller,
these are their
Night at the
top
Museum,
films,
Anchorman.
the top films for both of them.
Yeah. And then the very first like search result that I'm getting is the Wikipedia page for Frat Pack.
Is it like
Pack,
the Judd Apatow gang?
Kind of. The
Okay.
Frat Pack is a nickname given to a group of comedy actors who have appeared together in many of the highest grossing comedies since the mid-1990s. The group is usually considered to include Ben Stiller, Owen Wilson, Luke Wilson, Will Ferrell, Steve Carell, Jack Black, and Vince Vaughn. Paul Rudd
I'm
is
happy
not
Luke
named.
got in there. Never forget Luke.
Yeah, let me see. Control F. Paul. Is there a Paul in here? 7 matches. Okay, membership.
7 Pauls.
Membership.
Membership. You have a stamped
like
card saying you're in the Frat
Avengers.
Pack.
Yeah. I'm a card-carrying Frat Pack member.
Yeah, you don't... I hope there are cards. Like, I hope... like everybody who's ever played the murderer on an episode of Law & Order gets, like, a token.
Yeah.
And, like, they'll be out in public and they'll, like, show their challenge coin to another Law & Order murderer.
There's later John C. Reilly, David Koechner, is that how you say his name?
David Koechner.
Koechner, okay. And Steve Carell were also included in the pack. The previous year, I don't know what year that's referring to, though. USA Today.
Are they getting inducted in like members of the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame?
USA
it's
Today
like, this
had
year
listed.
We had... I'll let you talk. I'm just doing a dumb
You're fine.
bit.
You're
Go
fine.
for it.
The previous year, USA Today had listed Carell, Paul Rudd, David Koechner. Again, is that how you say his name? I don't know.
It is David Koechner.
And Lisa Mann as the Frat Pack's junior varsity.
Is it
Paul
Leslie
Rudd
Mann?
made junior varsity.
Is it Leslie Mann? Because I've never
Yes.
heard of a Lisa Mann.
Yes,
Okay.
Leslie Mann.
Okay.
Sorry, thank you for that correction. But yeah. They're junior varsity. They didn't even make varsity.
Jay Baruchel is in like the chess club of this school.
Yeah. That's so funny.
But yes, I'm here to tell you that I think Zoolander holds up. Or at least it holds up for me personally. This is one of the best comedies for me. I've not seen terribly many contemporary comedies, as evidenced by the fact that I just said I've never seen Anchorman. This is a weird blind spot for me. But Zoolander, it works. It still works. Is there a handful of dated jokes? Of course.
Sure.
Does it have a cameo from Donald Trump? Yes. But the next cameo after that is Christian Slater, who I was not expecting to see at all. Just
Mr.
Christian
Robot
Slater
himself.
playing himself. Yes.
Yeah, good stuff.
What a delight.
So
There's so many people jam-packed into this movie.
That's great. Yeah. It's been years since I've seen that.
Zoolander, I think, occupies a weird space in pop culture where everybody knows the quotes from the movie.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like the quotes never
Blue
got
Steel.
to the they never got to that my wife level where people were quoting the movie so much that it got exhausting.
My wife.
I feel like Zoolander is like every year the "it's gonna be May" meme comes along and you're
Sure.
delighted to see it every year because it doesn't stick around long enough to wear out its welcome.
Right.
Like Zoolander rides like right at that level. Like we all know it and recognize it, but it's never been so big that it's like tired itself out.
It's gonna be May meme as well as the Mean Girls and Full Metal Alchemist. It's October 21st, and the October 21st never forget.
Mm-hmm.
Great stuff. Yeah, that's good. Good. I'm glad you
Kyle.
enjoyed it.
I did. Kyle, you watched some movies this week too. You had your own couch corner.
I did, except this one is called Kyle's Cinema Corner, aka the cinema is his bed.
Okay.
And that's not as dirty as you think it is.
Your cinema corner works the same as a fortune cookie fortune.
So the first thing that I watched is this old like 2-episode anime, but the episodes are an hour long, called Goku Midnight Eye, and it's just this like cheesy, forgettable cyberpunk detective story.
So this isn't Goku the Super Saiyan?
Oh, different Goku.
Wild.
Yeah, there's more than one anime Goku. We had too many cousins. Now there's too many Gokus.
The name is so specific that 2 is too many.
Right.
I thought I'd only ever have to deal with 1.
2's a crowd. You can have like a gaggle of gays. 2 anime boys is a Goku.
It's just a Goku of boys out there.
No, so he's just this like cheesy detective that gets a computer implanted in his skull where his eye used to be, and now he can control all the computers worldwide.
Wow.
All of them. Every single one. And there's only 2 episodes, but I believe he's voiced by Steve Bloom. I think this is a few years before he did Cowboy Bebop. So it's like, oh, this just sounds like Cowboy Bebop, but it's not. It's not Spike. I don't know.
Interesting.
Yeah, that was a fun one for me because I'm a big cyberpunk fan. But the next one I watched was one I actually watched last night, and that was To Wong Fu, Thank You for Everything. Have you seen
the full
this?
title? Kyle, I own the DVD, and the correct title of the film is To Wong Fu, Thanks for Everything, Julie Newmar.
Okay. there you go. So I watched this with my girlfriend last night because she really likes this film. And
I knew that had to be it. I knew there was no reason you'd watch this on your own.
This is not one that I would watch in a million years on my own.
Unless you were like, I'm going to watch everything John Leguizamo has ever done.
I had never really heard of this film. My girlfriend had mentioned this a couple times, and I was like, Wong Fu Productions, the YouTube people? Like, what are you talking about? And no, it is not them. But I actually ended up liking this movie more than I expected. It's a pretty good movie.
It's charming. Yes.
It really is.
An amazing performance by Patrick Swayze.
Yeah. Patrick Swayze, Wesley Snipes, John, however you say his last name,
Johnny Legs,
Johnny Lasagna, or whatever. And they play 3 drag queens, and they're going on a trip from, I guess, New York to Hollywood.
I think so.
And they get stuck in this like podunk, middle of nowhere, one-stop town, and they completely transform the town and stuff. And it's a nice, charming movie.
It's wholesome.
Yeah,
it's a good time for the family.
It is.
I'm glad you broadened your cinema horizons with this movie.
Well, that's the thing, because like my girlfriend and I are like just being like, hey, let's watch the TV shows you watch, and I'll watch the ones you like, and all that stuff, and we can watch them together and stuff like that. So we've been watching stuff like Steven Universe and Bob's Burgers and Community and all sorts of stuff, and yeah, every once in a while we'll watch, like we watched The Matrix together because she had never seen that, and I was like, we have to watch that. Like it's a great sci-fi film. Come on.
Mm-hmm.
And then she was like, so I have a movie that I want us to watch, but I don't know if you're gonna like it. And I was like, what is it? She was like, it's Tu Wong Fu. I was like, let's do it. I don't know what it is, but let's do it. So we did that, and then I read both the comic and the movie adaptation of the Old Guard, which was really good. I really liked that a lot. The comic is fantastic. It's written by Greg Rucka. If you guys have been following along to our review show, which is one of our other podcasts, Melissa, you and I covered Stumptown, the comic. It's written by the same guy. And Greg Rucka is a favorite of mine, so that's why I was like, I don't want to watch the movie yet until I read the comics. There's only one volume out right now. And I read that, and then I watched the movie for that, and it was amazing how much it's exactly like the comic. Like they barely changed anything. There's a few key differences to make it a little bit more action packed and stuff like that, but it was really good. And then at the end, it was like, screenplay by Greg Rucka. I was like, oh. That's why it was exactly what it was in the. It was good, like it was written by the same guy. Yeah, so that was good. I highly recommend that if you want a good action film. And I believe
this is a very, very different kind of film, but I'd say that the best writer turning their own work into a screenplay and it turns out amazing is Holes.
Holes was good.
I just watched Holes again like a couple months ago. Holes is still fantastic.
Ah, man, I don't think I've watched that movie since.
God, you have to watch Holes.
Like the year or two after it came out.
Because it holds up.
I've seen it like 5 or 6 times, but yeah, like after that like 2-year runway, I don't think I've seen it again. But yeah, that was a good one. That was a good movie. And last but not least, for me, I will throw in a TV show. I watched all of season 1 of Lock and Key, and I watched it all in a single sitting.
Ooh.
It was great. It was really, really good.
I'm glad to hear that, because we read that we have a bad habit of reading a comic because it's about to become a TV show, and then we never watch the TV show.
Yeah. I don't think it's necessarily a bad habit, but yeah, I know what you mean. It was just one that I had on my list, but I was like, I kind of want to watch other things first, and
yeah.
I've been clearing out that list thanks to quarantine. I'm now officially like all except for one thing, which is releasing episodes weekly on Netflix. I have caught up with everything that I want to watch on Netflix.
What's releasing weekly? I didn't know they did that.
They do that with a number of shows.
Okay.
It's not their like main thing.
Yeah.
But they experiment with it some here and there. It's season 2 of one of the Korean crime shows I like called Stranger. And it was that show is really fucking good.
Mm-hmm.
And it has her name is like Dune Bedana or something like that. She was in Sense8. She's the Korean girl in Sense8. And yeah, she's also in this show Stranger. And it's great. Highly recommend that show. But they're releasing season 2 right now. That's gonna be done mid-October, so I'm gonna watch that then. But all done with Netflix for right now.
Hey, that's a perk. I wish I could be farther along with watching stuff. Lately, I watch a lot of YouTube because I like to have a person talking to me. I get lonely. And just having like a vlogger, even if they're not literally speaking to me, like it feels more personal than watching a scripted show with a character in it.
Sure.
So I've been gravitating towards those. And also, like, I like to keep moving, and YouTube's super modular, so I don't have to sit down for 22-minute blocks of time. Like, if it's like, okay, I'm on my lunch break, but I really need to get back to work. Like, I'm not going to sit down for an episode. I'll watch, like, several short YouTube videos.
Sure, yeah. That works.
Which is, I look back on my life, and I've learned neat things from all these videos, but I wish I could accomplish a TV show the way other people have.
You know how there's words for certain feelings or like certain like really specific feelings in other languages? Like they'll have like the
Schadenfreude.
Yeah, whatever you just said.
I'm gonna look it up because I don't think I pronounced it right. Can I even spell it?
Sound it out. You got it.
Schadenfreude.
It'll probably correct you and be like, "Did you mean blah blah blah?"
Okay, hold on.
Find it.
Schadenfreude.
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 There you go.
A pleasure derived by someone from another person's misfortune.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Schadenfreude.
There needs to be a word like that for when you find like the perfect YouTube video. Like it was exactly what you were looking for. It had the information you needed of just like, how do I connect this thing to that? And it's just like, this was perfect. Like that satisfaction, there needs to be a word for that.
I need to feel like emotional needs. I have so much stuff in my watch later list. It's like 950 videos.
Whoa.
It is. Like, I put everything I'm mildly interested in on there. Like, other people have the Netflix queue they never get to the bottom of. For me, it's the YouTube watch later list.
That's interesting, because I really don't use that feature of Netflix, or I mean, of YouTube, period.
I'm always there. And like I update it and clean it out every day. It's maintained.
I only subscribe to channels that I know I want to watch their videos from. And even then, if they start putting out like enough content that like I'm only watching the ones that they release on Friday, like a certain series or stuff, or like us, like we put all our stuff on YouTube, but it's all on one specific YouTube channel. If someone only likes this show, the Captain's Log, and they don't like the other content, like if that was me, I'd be like, unsubscribe. Sorry, I'm done. like I curate the stuff of like, these are the things that I will watch, and I'm just subscribed, and I just watch them all there. So I don't know. Weird.
Yeah, that's where I live. And like it feels fine in the moment, but like I said, there's so many like sitcoms I'd like to watch that I just don't.
Yeah.
Because I'm like sitting down for 22 whole minutes. I have things to do. This YouTube video is only 15 minutes long. That I can handle.
Sitcoms, though, are good for, like, background stuff. Like,
No,
I'm gonna put this on while I work.
No, that's what I go to YouTube for. Like, I have to pay attention to things. This is also why I'm not very caught up on TV or movies. Like, I want to give it my full attention. So if I need to, like, I don't know, put away laundry, or like I'm going to be on Pinterest looking up a new specific recipe and I want background noise. That's when I go to like I'm going to Magic Kingdom today. I'm going to show you all the new cupcakes they have. Watch me go through the park.
That's good. That's fun.
Hmm.
But yeah, it feels nice to be like one step closer to almost caught up. I feel like I've been saying that for the past month now of like, I'm done with Lucifer. Now I'm done with this show and I'm done with that. And yeah, but it feels good. So, Melissa. September 21st. Do you remember the 21st night of September is also Batman Day?
Do. No, well, I primarily honor it as the song that plays over the dance number at the end of the first night of the museum film.
That's good. So Batman Day is also September 21st. I found that out like 2 minutes before we started recording. That's why I tweeted out. Why is this
day Batman Day?
Apparently that was not even the like first Batman Day. Like it was originally like July something, and then the next year they moved it and they were like, we'll just stick with that one. And so it's wherever September 21st. Batman Day. When we recognize our Lord and Savior, Batman.
Is this like arbitrary, or is this one of the creators
news about our Lord and Savior Batman?
Is this his birthday?
I don't think so.
Hold on.
I have no idea. Let me see.
When is Batman's birthday?
Wayne's birthday.
Oh, see, that's what you got to do. You have to look it up for Bruce Wayne.
Right. Bruce Wayne's birthday. Let's see. Does anyone actually know when Bruce Wayne's birthday is? Come on, Comic Vine. What do you got for me? I've heard several different theories about when Bruce's birthday is. Lisa, I think we have a mystery on our hands. This is great.
When is anybody's birthday? Superhero birthdays. Because, like, what if it was Spider-Man's birthday and I missed it? Oh, dang, I typed in superhero birthdays and it's giving me printouts for kids' parties. Birthdays of superheroes.
So a lot of people are saying February 19th is Bruce Wayne's birthday. And this is apparently coming from like a...
He'd be like a Pisces?
I guess. I don't know. I don't know all that stuff. But this is coming from like a Q&A that appears to be in the back of a comic book. And they were asking the writer or whoever it was, I guess from Detective Comics 494, and someone asked, when is Batman's birthday? And they answered February 19th. But this original poster here on Comic Vine has a couple different options. There's February 19th from an old superhero calendar. There's May 27th, 1939 from Detective Comics 27 when Batman was officially born. Sometime in October, according to Bruce in The Batman. And sometime in November, according to Frank Miller. I don't know where he's sourcing those things, but...
Sometime. Okay, so I did some Googling, and I found a Screen Rant article. Paste it. There it is. Official zodiac signs of Marvel's Avengers according to their canon birthdays. Now, it tells me the birthdays, but doesn't tell me, like, why they're canon, when they're canon, if, like, we saw Bruce Banner's birthday on, like, a form or in, like, you know, a file that flashed up on a screen.
There's probably, like, a MCU... like story Bible and stuff like that we just don't
but I want it proven to me. I want them to show their work. Like, where did you learn Bruce Banner's birthday? Like, what is your works cited list here? I'm ready to peer review this.
Let's see.
Kyle, what symbol, which are you?
I'm Scorpio.
Okay, we got any Scorps? Black Widow. Hey.
Oh, yeah.
She was born on November 22nd, just a couple days after you.
Mm-hmm.
Scorpios are serious types who don't have a lot of fluff about them.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
They don't like to waste time. They are known for their ability to get to the bottom of things. I think that's you.
Sure. I like a good mystery.
You're one of the fiercest signs in the zodiac. Let's see. I am a Libra, like War Machine. My buddy Rhodey. This sign is known for being less focused on individualism and more focused on how they work with others around them. They're signs who like to work together in partnership. Libras are associated with the scales of justice and being objective. They want to do what's best for everyone and care about fairness. I think that makes sense. I think I really am a Libra.
Sam, that's the only thing that I ever hear about Scorpios ever is how horny they are.
Sam is an Aries. There's no Aries on this list, Sam. I'm sorry. I don't know which Avenger you are.
They only list 10 of them. So we have...
Yeah, they didn't even get to 12.
We have Bruce Banner, who's a Sagittarius. Bucky Barnes, who's a Pisces. Black Widow as the Scorpio. Hawkeye as Capricorn. War Machine as a Libra. Spider-Man as a Virgo. T'Challa as a Taurus/Gemini.
What?
How does he get both? You know what? He gets both.
He's one of those cusp babies. Yeah, he's a king, so he can have both.
Right.
We are commoners.
Doctor Strange is also a Scorpio, so they're doubling up on Scorpios.
Oh, I didn't even scroll that far down the list. Heck.
Iron Man is a Gemini, and good old Captain America is a fucking Cancer.
Because his birthday's 4th of July. Okay, so speaking of Capricorns, so this week I've been on Pinterest trying to find nerdy home decor, because I look at a lot of home decor and interior design posts, but it's all like such adult family stuff.
What do you mean?
I'm like, what's... it's like cutesy family things where it's like pictures of them on the wall, with like the kids' birthdays and like a big script sign that says family, welcome to our house. And it's like super farmhousey, which I respect, but it's not for me.
All right, so you said you were looking for nerdy stuff though.
Right, because I'm not finding anything that reflects my own style. This is what I have been looking at, and I'm done with it.
You want like your live, laugh, love sign to be in a word balloon, and that's what Captain America is saying.
That's all I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take the same decal, tape the word balloon around it, and then stick up a fat head of my favorite superhero.
Get a fat head,
Done.
Yeah. That'd be great. That would be amazing. Or like some kind of like Advent, like Black Widow Advent calendar to like find out her secrets and stuff. There's all of
for Christmas.
Yeah.
Every day you get one secret and one piece of chocolate, and it all counts down to the big guy's birthday.
Yeah.
We're not talking about Batman. No, I wanted like good, classy home decor that was like nerdy or just like weird and eclectic. Like my favorite, like the traditional adult home decor is like, here is a basket, and inside the basket is like woven twine balls, because it's all about like rustic and texture. Or it's like all these little plants, and I like my plants, but I can't have that many plants. A plant isn't an action figure, Like my favorite decor item is this statuette that my older brother brought back for me from his honeymoon in Mexico. And it's this handmade statuette of Homer Simpson, but he's Iron Man.
Okay.
So picture Iron Man, but it's the Homer Simpson silhouette. I don't understand it, but I love it, and it's so important to me. And like that's my decor sense.
Yeah, you're gonna have to look more into like the more expensive toys and stuff like that, like the statues and stuff from like McFarlane Toys, or I don't know who makes them.
Not
like,
weird enough.
Collectibles.
Not weird enough.
But that's the thing, is they will have these like special ones where it's like, yeah, it's Homer Simpson in the Iron Man armor. And
well, if they've got like, stuff like that, then I'll get it. Or like I've got my set of lost bobbleheads.
Okay.
I have a Gremlins 2, the new batch poster on my wall. Like I'm trying to amp up my level of home decor theory and design, but all of the actual content is just this like eclectic nonsense, right? So I got into trying to look at nerd decor on Pinterest, and a lot of it's like a little too corny for me. Like one thing I kept seeing were these like signposts where it's like all the little signposts point to like a fictional place. You've seen these where it's like Hogwarts this way, Narnia this way, Mordor this way.
Platform
anyway,
9 3/4.
Why I started talking about this is that on one of those signs, it's all like the classic things you would imagine. And then one of them is Caprica. And I'm like, who's talked about Caprica in the last 10 years? I gotta hand it to this family that's really into Caprica.
Yeah, isn't that also the name of what was the name of the planet that they found in Battlestar Galactica?
That's it.
Okay,
that's
what I thought. Okay, yeah. That like I can see people talking about Battlestar Galactica and but there's no like
right. Nobody was really invested in
the cuss word. There's no like iconic lines really from Battlestar Galactica. There's maybe a few of them, but like
we all.
Sure,
Kyle.
that there is that one, but the one that I feel like has like permeated all of sci-fi is frack
and toaster.
Like everyone says it. Yeah, like you'll the nerdy character in whatever show you're watching. Will always
your
say,
Abed, if you will. Yes.
Frack. Yeah, exactly. But they don't say "so say we all" as much. It's still out there, but not as much.
Yeah, I think it's kind of like fallen by the wayside next to Jean-Luc Picard's "Make It So" as like inspiring things for a leader to say.
Yeah, make it so. Good stuff. Speaking of superhero stuff,
yeah.
We have a little bit of an update on DC Universe. This news came out today. Apparently, DC Universe, which is DC Comics' comic subscription service, it also had a bunch of TV shows and cartoons and movies and all of that stuff. They are rebranding to DC Universe Infinite, which I think is stupid. They could have just kept the name DC Universe, or
but
just
now,
made it
now
DC
it has
Infinite.
fewer things in it, so I don't know why they're calling it Infinite.
Well, so they're stopping all of the original TV shows and stuff. I guess they're taking off all of the cartoons and movies and all of that stuff. All of the original shows, those will all be on HBO Max now.
Yeah.
So HBO Max is now starting to get a little more enticing. They're still, I still think in the long run they have a great shot at becoming like one of these subscription services you absolutely need. But right now they're just not there yet.
They got room for Venture Brothers, HBO Max.
They sure do.
Just sending this energy your way. Consider these nice boys.
Exactly. So yeah, all of the TV shows and stuff, that's going to HBO Max. I know they renewed Harley Quinn for season 3. That's heading a new thing. I think Doom Patrol got renewed for a season 3, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
Or like a new season of Titans or something is on there. I don't remember. But yeah, so that stuff's there. DC Universe, which will now be DC Universe Infinite, is only going to be focusing on comics. And currently, they release comics on there a year after they've come out physically. And I'm fine with that, but I don't like it. But they are now pushing that up to 6 months behind the release date, and are putting like a whole bunch more comics on there. So to me, that's exciting, because that's what that thing should have been from the start. Just focus on comics.
Sounds solid.
But yeah, got that stuff. We did get the Ant-Man news, which I mentioned earlier, but I never said what it was. It looks
Kang.
like Kang the Conqueror is supposedly going to be the villain in Ant-Man 3. That's good stuff. He is, I mean, his whole shtick is like, time travel? No, don't do that. I will guard against time travel and all that stuff.
Yeah.
And the Avengers have now time traveled and fucked some things up. So he might be like, what? I am needed.
I don't know anything about this guy except for all the videos I've watched this week since the news about him was announced. So I'm new to Kang. He seems cool.
What you were watching on YouTube.
I didn't know who he was at first. I thought he was Galactus without the hat. Is that a hat or is that his head?
I think it's a hat. I think it's like a headpiece.
Galactus, no hat.
Does Galactus look like with no hat?
He looks like a guy under there. Oh, yeah. I don't know what I was expecting. He's just a guy.
Galactus, just a guy. You know him. He's just a guy.
Galactus,
he's one of the boys.
Just like us.
What if Galactus was one of us?
Just a slob like one of us. Just a stranger on the bus trying to make his way home. Much like Stan Lee in his Captain Marvel cameo.
Good. So the other bit of comic book news that we got here, I thought was kind of interesting.
We're going to talk about She-Hulk, though, while we're on Marvel.
Oh, yes. Well, let's do that one.
We have our She-Hulk. We have our Jennifer Walters, and this is Orphan Black star Tatiana Maslany. And I've yet to see Orphan Black, but I've heard her as a guest on comedy podcasts, and she's great.
Yeah?
I love to hear her.
Because, like, again, we've covered some She-Hulk comics on the review show. You guys can go check out. But I know there is a comedic side to that character. I'm hoping that they do it. And not. But at the same time, I also please lean in heavy to the lawyering. I want that side of things too. Daredevil was great, but I was oddly fascinated by all of the courtroom stuff.
More law.
I want that. Yeah. More law.
I hope that the
She-Hulk.
Disney Plus budget is just so that any special effects they want to do look very good, but the budget is small enough that they're like, let's keep this in the courtroom for the entire episode. And we'll spend our entire budget on making somebody a hologram or whatever it is may happen.
They've made so much money off the MCU and all the Star Wars stuff that they can do pretty much whatever.
Put it in one room and you spend the money on turning Sue Storm on and off in terms of invisibility, not in terms of sexual interest. Although if that was a whole episode, I wouldn't say no to that.
Starring Namor. How did he turn Sue Storm on?
He just walks up from the sea, walks back.
He does the James Bond walking out the ocean.
God, that's got to be how they introduce Namor. I hope so.
Right. Yeah, so I'm excited because I know some of the like Marvel shows. I mean, I guess they all did. They all kind of got bumped back because of coronavirus. So I'm excited for when those finally start coming out again. I think I don't remember if they said they got back to shooting Falcon and Winter Soldier or not. I don't remember, but I want them so bad. I want She-Hulk. I want the courtroom drama.
I want to learn more about Moon Knight.
Yeah.
Just tell me if he's Shia LaBeouf or not.
Wait, Shia LaBeouf? Is he like...
I've heard he's in the mix for Moon Knight.
Huh.
I don't know very much about the man, but it makes sense to me.
I'm kind of really into that idea.
Right?
That's wild. Yeah, so...
Oh, hold on. Moon Knight with a K. I can't type it without the K, or else I'll just get pictures of the sky.
So Moon Knight, he was a mercenary, or the guy underneath it all. He was a mercenary. He got killed by his own teammates. He got betrayed, but he died at the feet of this statue of the Egyptian god Khonshu.
What's his name? Like Jason? Josh?
I don't remember.
He's got like like a guy name.
You know, just like Galactus. Mark Spector.
Mark Spector.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so he died at the feet of this statue, and the god of that statue possessed him and resurrected him. But now he has 7 different personalities. So he's in the comics, they've always kind of just gone with the route that he's crazy. I wonder if they're gonna go more down the route of just like multiple personality disorder and stuff like that, or he actually will be possessed by this god, and everyone else just thinks that he has multiple personalities and stuff like that, right? But yeah, so think of Batman, but instead of in all black, he's in all white, because he's crazy enough that he wants to have the enemy see him coming.
Oh, I thought you said you were going to say he's crazy enough to want to do all that laundry.
Well, I'm sure he has a lot of laundry.
He's just got
those blood stains out of the white suit he has, right?
His utility belt, all Tide pins.
Yeah.
Oh, God. There's no weapons, only Tide pins.
But he's often seen just like in the middle of an intersection, like fighting with Captain America and Spider-Man and all that stuff, or so he thinks. And in reality, he's just like yelling at the sky. Like, fuck you, Cap.
Old man yells at cloud.
Right? Yeah. So he's got some issues. But there's a version of him, I don't know, that he has, like, I think he was like a failed movie actor.
Yes.
Or like a movie producer or something, which is why I think Shia would fit, because like he went off the deep end. He's not like totally out there. I don't know. He's done some weird things. But yeah, like that fits kind of.
Right. We could have the next Robert Downey Jr. on our hands with art imitating life.
I don't know, man. That'd be interesting. Yeah, huh. Okay. Into it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I cannot wait for all of these Marvel TV shows.
I'm excited to meet all these new friends, like people whose names I've just heard of and I've seen their picture once.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know anything about Kamala Khan. I'm excited to make her acquaintance.
Man, Kamala Khan just made it big time. I mean, her comic has supposedly been phenomenal, and people love it. But they just released a Avengers video game, big budget, and she is the star of the show in that, and she's incredible.
Good.
She's like the best part of that game. If you guys want to hear my thoughts on that game, you guys can go hear it on Crossplay, our video game podcast. And I've been talking about that with Ignacio and Alan and Gino on that show as well. But yeah, everyone who's playing that game is being like, "Miss Marvel is actually really cool." Kamala Khan, good for her.
So I googled the word stretchy, just the word stretchy. It went to images to see how long it would take me to get to a picture of a superhero. Because can't she stretch? She's stretchy.
Yeah, she's an Inhuman. And
I thought she was human this whole time.
So she got exposed to Terrigen Mist, and it turns out she has the Inhuman DNA inside her, so she ended up having powers, and yeah, she can. It's more so she can embiggen, and she can stretch and stuff like that. It's like what you used to do on the podcast, right?
Oh,
you
right.
Just suddenly get bigger and
big time
like that. Yeah. So yeah, that's cool. But she's her whole shtick is that she's a fan of the Avengers, and she writes fanfic and all of that stuff, and she just all of a sudden gets powers.
Just the Tina Belcher of the Avengers.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god, I love it.
And she finally gets powers. Not that she was trying to get at them, but now she has powers, and she's all of a sudden doing team ups and stuff. And she's like, "Oh my god, guys, it's a team up! I get to team up with Wolverine! This is amazing!" He's like, "Spider-Man, is this a date or a team up? I don't know."
Prom, Spider-Man.
Yeah. So,
but anyway, she can stretch. Our buddy Reed can stretch. There's Plastic Man, Eels O'Brien.
Mm-hmm.
So I thought I'd Google the word stretchy and see how long it took me to get to a picture of a superhero.
Stretch Armstrong.
Well, a scroll and a half down, I got a picture of Jake the dog from Adventure Time, and I'll count him.
Right. All I did was type in. You typed in the word stretchy or
stretchy. Stretchy.
Stretchy with a Y. Let's see.
But the second result is Gumby.
Gumby, yeah.
Now, I don't think Gumby is a superhero, but I don't know everything he's done. Maybe Gumby has saved all of us, and his story hasn't been told. What if Gumby got in on this? What if everybody's waiting? Oh, who's the first X-Men they're going to put in the MCU? They're like, guys, Kevin Feige comes out.
Gumby. Gumby is joining the Marvel Universe.
We've got a surprise for you guys. One of the properties we've secretly bought for ourselves that's back home under the MCU umbrella. It's Gumby, actually. He was never here before. To be honest, we wanted somebody new. Everyone welcome Gumby.
To be honest, I could see them doing something that ridiculous for Deadpool 3.
Deadpool teams up with Gumby. Bill Hader is Gumby. No. Forget it. No, he needs to star. Where's our Gumby universe?
Oh my god, why is he perfect for Gumby?
God, he's a living Gumby.
Wait, does that imply Gumby was dead this entire time? If he's a living Gumby?
No, I mean he's Gumby incarnate. He was born to be Gumby.
Born to be Gumby. Born to be Gumby.
Kyle, you have to talk about something else, or I'm going to talk about Gumby for the next half an hour.
Okay, let's move on. The last bit of comic book news that I want to share here. Melissa, on the review show, you and I covered in audio drama. I'm still thinking about Gumby. That's the title. Thinking about Gumby.
Just thinking about Gumby. Is this gonna? Well, I'd already typed the email in, and the title was "What if Galactus was one of us?" Do you want to veto that for just thinking about Gumby?
Oh, you pick. You pick. They're both great. But so we covered an audio drama by the name of Bubble.
Yeah.
And the bubble isn't helping because I think of like bubble gum and it's stretchy.
It is.
This podcast has been cursed by Gumby. But it is also now being adapted into a comic book. And yes. I sent you this link, and it's also being written, I guess, by the creators of the actual audio drama. I believe it's
Jordan
coming
Morris.
from First Second Press, I believe, is who is publishing it. But yeah, this would work perfect for a comic book. If you guys should definitely go check it out, the audio drama. But in short, the story is kind of like a satirical take on the whole gig economy. I drive for Uber and stuff like that. And these people live in this fantasy setting where they are... is it like futuristic, and that's why they have the bubble there?
They live in just like normal Southern California communities, but they're all underneath these giant domes, and outside of the domes is a wasteland of monsters. So the people who work for this app called Hunter,
HUNTR.
Yeah. If there's a monster in your neighborhood, you just put in a call on the app, and then a hunter is supposed to come over and like kill the monster for you. Yeah, just like ordering a DoorDash.
Yeah.
You will get a monster delivery right to your door.
Yeah. But there's, I guess, a certain few of them are so good at hunting these monsters that they can take it full time. And they can kind of make that their job. And so that's kind of what the main character is doing. Also, we know on this side he was like killing these monsters and like selling their bones as a drug or something.
Right, yeah. Her roommate was able to like nobody cares what happens to the carcasses of these monsters, I guess, so she would drag them home, and her roommate would do some sort of Breaking Bad stuff to them in the bathtub and make them into drugs and sell the drugs on the side, and that's also how they made money.
So it's just like it's this kind of satirical comedic take on all of this, and it was fun. It was fast paced, and like I think this would make a great comic. And they've also released the image they've released some sample pages.
Oh, I didn't look at these. I read this on my phone, and I couldn't get these sample pages to like load correctly.
Yeah, and it looks fantastic, but the cover art looks great.
I'm
liking it a lot. Let's see here if I can do that one and then show everybody in the club getting tipsy. Right there you go. There's the artwork for Bubble, based on the Smash Hit podcast. Good stuff. I like it a lot.
I'm happy that they're calling it a smash hit. You listen to podcasts are such a personal, insular thing that I have no idea if the thing I'm listening to is popular or not.
I mean, yeah, but you're also not on Twitter as much. Like if you were
this is true. I am not.
The circles that like this is what they do. They listen to audio drama podcasts and stuff like that. Like I follow some people who are like that. But not enough to know like, okay, what are the smash hits and stuff like that. I would have to do some digging, but every once in a while something will pop up. Like, oh, Lauren Shippen is making something new, or oh, this person's doing something.
I listened to a lot of podcasts on the same network that Bubble was on, Maximum Fun, so they kept talking about it. And so I had no concept of how popular it was, how much people were talking about it outside that network.
Yeah. So, good stuff. I'm excited for that. I think it's gonna do
exciting
really
projects.
Well, best of luck to them.
Way to go, Jordan.
Yeah. Melissa. You have this whole thing about your favorite outfit.
Yeah. After watching Zoolander, no, I want you to tell me about this, Kyle.
Okay, Melissa, you wrote down. What is your favorite outfit? What movie wardrobe do you wish you had?
Tell me. Because I watched Zoolander this week, and this got me thinking about specifically men's fashion.
Okay, so are you asking like what movie character I would like to dress as, or like what movie world I would want to be in, and
either or. Like I'm thinking like a guy. Okay, so something I've been thinking about for a while is that like when I was a little girl, like I looked at these princess dresses, and I wanted to have all of these dresses, or like, you know, even if she's not a princess, like every beautiful outfit that a girl had in a movie. And I don't remember hearing any boys talk about that, except for like, I want to, like, they'd want to be a Power Ranger, but nobody's like, oh yeah, I want to dress like Tommy Oliver. Not the Green Ranger, just Tommy Oliver, like what he wears in his everyday life. Yeah. So I have no idea like what male costumes look great to dudes, except maybe for like Marty McFly. He's iconic.
Yeah, there is the like cool factor. Like you want to look like Marty McFly or someone like that. I think it's more just about the like suave. That makes sense. Like a good, nice fitted tux or like a suit, right? Like that stuff always looks great. I'm kind of, I mean, you know me. On one hand, I'm kind of partial to the cyberpunk stuff, but that like cyberpunk fashion is all over the place. Because you can get stuff
this what
that's
you
like
would like to do
down in the slums where it's just like they wear like blacks and browns and it's grubby, and then you get the like really corporate like high-end fashion that you see in just like in, you know, big fashion magazines. Like if you God, what's her name from Blade Runner? Fuck.
Like the lady with a blazer, she's bangs.
Yeah.
I kind of remember this. It's been a long time since I've seen original Blade Runner.
This one, I do here.
I thought there'd be more pastels. Like in a vaporwave kind of way. I know. I'm just Googling. I should have told you what I was looking at instead of just saying a statement. I Googled cyberpunk fashion. This is what I'm talking about. And like, it's all black and gunmetal gray. And I'm like, you don't have it. Like Tron has pops of color. Do you want to dress like a Tron?
No. Yes. So that's the thing. Like cyberpunk fashion is often like darker colors because it's less so about wearing bright colors as the like neon around you that's lighting you, right?
Yeah. I get it.
There's that stuff. And I think this is kind of where the distinction between like cyberpunk and vaporwave and outrun and all of that stuff kind of comes in. Vaporwave is more pastel. It's brighter colors. It's more, an 80s mall vibe and like computers and Greek statues and stuff like that. And sure, that can fit under cyberpunk and stuff like that. Like that's in there. But
I just thought I'd see
dark and dreary.
I thought I'd see
all...
slightly more of it. Okay,
It's
here's one girl
dystopian.
with a pink sweater. You can wear, there's not like, sure, maybe you've run out of gasoline, but you haven't run out of dye. Dye still
maybe.
exists in a dystopia. I found some pink stuff, and now I feel better. Maybe this is like my when I picture cyberpunk, I am picturing something that is more like Tron, where there's brightly colored accents, there's neon in it.
Yeah, well, I mean that is partly cyberpunk stuff like that, or like all the computerized stuff. I don't know though. Like I want to dress as. Let's see.
Who are your fictional character style icons, Kyle?
To be honest, I don't know if I've really ever thought about this.
See, this is what I'm wondering, if this is a thing dudes think about.
Not really, unless that is your thing. Like, if you're into fashion, then yeah, I'm sure you would pay more attention. Let's see, fashionable movies for guys. Does that return? I see images of Brad Pitt from Fight Club.
Which Pitt? Okay, I get that. He's got a cool jacket.
Yeah. I don't know. There's not much that's like noticeable. I see I see Ferris Bueller.
Oh, Ferris Bueller's good. See, like, I feel like there are some if you really stop and think about it. But like the way that Cher from Clueless like lives in a woman's head, I don't know if there's like a male equivalent of that, except for Marty McFly maybe. But even then, and Han Solo, like vests.
I don't
like
know
cool
if vests
dude.
are in. I don't know.
Are vests in? I just want a simple yes or no answer. I'm sitting here Googling stuff.
Is throwing in the question, what video game character would you dress as? So
you just gonna go walking out looking like Cloud Strife?
No, I mean, Cloud is a good boy. I was more. I thought Auron from Final Fantasy X was always really cool. His name is Auron from Final Fantasy X. He had this big like red cloak robe looking thing and this giant ass sword, and he had one of his arms like not in the sleeves, but it was just like he used the sleeve as like an arm rest type of thing, and he was just like very calm and collected, and he was a badass, and I was like, hell yeah, I like Auron.
You know what I Googled this week and I found 0 image results that I was looking for?
Oh, I was gonna say, did you type in something that literally had 0 results? Amazing.
No, there's no such thing that has 0 results. But I typed in a phrase expecting to see like at least one picture of this, and I got none. And I scrolled for a while. I was really disappointed. I couldn't find briefcase full of ice cream.
What? Why were you searching for a briefcase full of ice cream?
I wanted to know that it happened. There's briefcases and like laptop cases and things that have like an ice cream cone print on them.
Yeah, I see that.
Briefcase full of ice cream.
Weird.
None. There's none of it. And I don't know why nobody has done this. I think I'm going to get I'll go to a thrift store. I'll get like a cheap briefcase. I'm going to open it up. I'm going to line it with saran wrap, and I'm going to put ice cream in there. I'm going to make me a business sundae. Yeah?
Please, I beg you. Do this and bring it on the podcast.
Just bring it bring it, like, just hold it up in front of my face?
Yeah, just like, look what I have.
Okay.
A briefcase full of ice cream.
I'm gonna start using a briefcase as
Just stick
as
it in your
serving
freezer.
This is what I'm talking about. Like, I couldn't
roommate
find
opens
weird
up the
enough
freezer.
home decor. Like, I want to host a party, and there on the table is an open briefcase. One side salsa, other side chips.
The perfect serving dish for secret agents alike.
Right? Let me try something else. Let me try briefcase full of candy.
Have an FBI themed party. Have like a secret agent themed party, and yeah, your serving dish is a briefcase.
Have I told you about how much I want to have a conspiracy wall themed party where I supply thumbtacks and red string and maybe like one random image to serve as the center point, and then I want everybody to just bring random pictures, and we're just going to pin them all up on the wall, and we're going to make some sort of a plot out of this.
That's
and
awesome.
Ideally,
that's a great
idea.
idea.
Everyone would also be wearing like business shirts with the sleeves rolled up and like their hair's really messed. Right, like everybody's gonna they have to show up looking haggard. We're all gonna be drinking like lukewarm coffee out of like stained ceramic mugs.
Yeah.
I want to do that for fun.
What you need to do is have it be, well, I don't know. I was gonna say like, have it be smaller, so or like know how many people are actually going to be there, so that they have copies of these pictures for everyone. Then everyone gets their own like pin board thing, and then they each have to explain their own version of the conspiracy. Like, here's what I think: this guy is related to Sally, who's over here, doing this, and you guys have to like vote then, like who had the best conspiracy.
Ooh. I like that. These are both good. I can't wait until I can throw a theme party or a party of any kind, or have any stranger inside my home.
That'd be good. Good parties, indeed. Party, indeed.
Hold on. I'm sorry.
Did you find one?
No, I kept scrolling down briefcase full of ice cream and I didn't find that, but I did find, it's like a soft cooler bag,
Yeah, I've seen some of those.
It's got like a shoulder strap. It's apparently customizable. And the image that this person has customized onto the side of their soft cooler bag is Shadow the Hedgehog holding a gun.
Oh yeah, gangster as fuck.
Yeah, take that to your barbecue. Shadow the Hedgehog is here, guys. Oh, you can get it on like one of those neoprene. You can put him on a lunch bag. Do you want Shadow the Hedgehog on your lunch bag?
No thanks.
He'll be there.
I'll pass on that. Thank you. Funny. No, yeah, like I don't know. I would want something like Star Wars also did come to mind when you said like what fashion stuff, but again, that's also one of those things where you more often than not have people that are just in some raggedy clothes, and it's just like I don't want to be that type of thing.
Yeah, and like people look up to Luke Skywalker, but the part of him people look up to is never the clothes. Nobody's like, I'm gonna wear me that big poncho.
Though from like Phantom Menace and all that, when Qui-Gon and Obi-Wan have their big Jedi robes and they just like toss them off, that's like, oh, okay, they're about to get down.
I'm gonna list off some famous movie heroes. You're gonna tell me if you want to dress like them or not.
Okay.
Ryan Gosling in Drive.
Yeah. Yes. Sure.
Okay, I figured that was a gimme. Ace Ventura.
Not my style, but I could see a lot of people doing that. Yeah.
Okay. Who else do we have? Man. Neo?
Probably not.
Ferris Bueller?
Sure, yeah.
Beetlejuice?
No thanks.
What about Alec Baldwin in Beetlejuice with just like the flannel shirts?
What did he have on?
Flannel shirts, I just told you.
I have to like see it. Like, what kind of flannel shirts? Yeah. Okay, I see. There you go. It's been a long time. I've never owned a flannel shirt.
I just got one that I really like last year. It's hard to find one that's like the perfect thickness and like is the right shade of red.
I don't think I would look good in them. I've like avoided them.
I think you have a point, yeah. Not to say, not to insult you, but I agree. No. I don't think a flannel shirt is the look for you, but I'm surprised that you've never tried it, and you don't know that firsthand. How about Jimmy James Dean, not Jimmy Dean, in Rebel Without a Cause, the one where he's got like the Philip J. Fry jacket.
Sure.
Okay, I think that'd be a good look for you.
Let's see. I'm gonna look up pictures on this. Yeah. That's just like a bomber jacket.
Indiana Jones.
No. He belongs in a museum.
Any of the Jokers? Yeah, he should take his clothes off and put the clothes in the museum.
Clothes in the museum, yeah. Sam wants to know if I would dress like Philip J. Fry. And I say yes.
Yeah. Got your light speed briefs.
Yes. Melissa, you're getting robot-y. You have frozen a couple times. You seem to be back right now.
Okay. Well, stop looking at pictures of men. It's probably what's slowing the computer down.
Quite possibly, indeed. But yeah, I'm not necessarily fashionable. Like, fashion is not really the thing that I look to or aspire to. I do want to like up my game somehow, but I'm also very picky. Like I like
yeah.
I don't like dressing up, and so a lot of like more fashionable things is less comfortable, or you have to sit a certain way, or don't bend at the elbows, or
Frankenstein arms only.
Right? Yeah.
This is how you must wear this blazer.
Right? Exactly. Yeah, and like I don't like that, which is why I like jeans and a t-shirt and stuff like that. It's not fashionable, but you can also make that look good too with the right jacket or the right hat.
We're living
We're
living in a great era of streetwear and of athleisure and things. So I think there's a space for everybody, no matter how you dress. And like, this is what I was curious about, how a perhaps unfashionable person thinks about fashion, and like what outfits you think look cool and what your ideal outfit is beyond the stuff that you already have.
Think of like that like cyberpunk style, but with some more color in that. Not like pastel or neon or stuff like that, but some more like red or
purple.
Purple, yeah, or blue or something. And if you did not know, red and blue make purple.
You heard it here first, folks.
So, I would like that kind of thing, but not like, I don't know. That's what I aspire to.
That's good. I have been aspiring to dress up more. Like I've been thinking for months, since like last year, that I want to step up my game with like more classy professional workwear.
Sure.
But it's not, we don't have a classy professional office. Everyone is wearing jeans and t-shirts, and like I want in my soul to have like a power suit, but I would be the only person there in the power suit. And it's worse now when like the only place I go is
the ultimate power move, though. Just make it like your Friday, like that's what you do every Friday. You come into work with this just like baller ass suit on.
There's no place for me to go, though. Like, there's no promotion level above me. So it's just, like, aggressive for no reason. It's not going to get me anywhere. It's just going to be, like, weird that Melissa's wearing a suit this week. And, like, now, like, I want a bunch of pencil skirts, but all I do is sit here. Like, it seems like a waste of the money, but, like, in my soul, I still want, like, blouses.
There is, the last thing I'll say about all the fashion stuff, the one thing that I do eventually want to get, there's a website that sells, like, I think we've talked about it here on the podcast at least once, but those Pokemon shirts that are, like, super nice, that have all the, like, customizable patterns. I want some of those, but they're so expensive.
Yeah.
And I would love to have, like, one or two of those just to like pull out every now and then.
Right. Do you own... I've never seen you wear a shirt with a collar.
I have a couple, yeah.
Do you own a tie?
I have a few. I don't like them.
Okay.
But yeah.
Well, as long as you have them.
Yeah. Yeah. Nothing special, though. So. But I think that about wraps us up.
We've been here a while. We've gone on a long journey.
We have indeed. Almost as long as Gumby can stretch. Yeah, Gumby brought him back.
Yeah, he never leave us.
Here. With that, let's get out of here. Let's do a little bit of housekeeping. If you guys did not know, we have multiple podcasts here at the Whatnauts. I'm sure you guys have heard me mention it multiple times that we have at least the review show on here. So you guys should go check out all of those. You guys can find out more information about them on our website, thewhatnauts.com. Or your favorite podcasting platform of choice. Just type in The Whatnauts and all of our shows will pop up right there. If you guys like what we do, patreon.com/thewhatnauts is where you can support us for as little as $1 a month. And we have all kinds of exclusive content at our $3 tier. We have finally started planning our Jackbox Party Pack night. I forget which Jackbox I have or I bought. I don't remember which one, but if I'm not mistaken, I think Jackbox Party Pack 4 also just came to Xbox Game Pass. So I think I have access to that one now as well. I'll have to go see.
Neat.
But yeah, so we might have some more options there with that. So be on the lookout for our Patreon exclusive Jackbox Party Pack game night thing. So yeah, be on the lookout for that stuff. Last but not least, big shout out to our Patreon supporters at the $5 tier. So thank you, Sam, who has been here in the chat.
Thanks, Sam.
With us. Yeah, thank you so much for supporting us. It means a lot to us. But yeah, that's about it. Melissa, where can the people find you on the internet?
You can find me on Twitter and Instagram at Wilkywit. That's WILKYWIT.
You can find me at Yo Kyle Springer on Twitter and Instagram. If you guys want to stay up to date with our show, we are at the Whatnauts on Twitter. Go subscribe to us on YouTube as well. I think we're sitting at 86. Less than 15 slots away. We can do it. We can make it. We are pushing for 100.
You can be here.
You can help us by spreading the word.
You can watch me poke at my eye. I got something in my eye even though I've been sitting here still.
Isn't that the worst thing, though, when you get something in your eye and you can't get it out?
Where did it come from? What is it?
Where did it go? Goddamn Cotton Eye Joe. And with that...
How small can he be?
Right, yeah. And with that, this has been 112 of the Captain's Log. We will see you guys next time. Bye.
Bye.
Thank you so much for checking out our podcast. We hope you enjoyed it. Leave us a comment down below of which movie star you would most likely want to dress as. Who would you, not want to be, but dress as? If you had their outfit, who would you want to dress as? If you could steal their clothes, wear them. In the meantime, go subscribe to our channel, which is right up here in this corner. You can hit that button or go watch one of our other videos right down here. And until next time, talk to you later. Bye.